I didn't know, Anders, that this was going to turn into a story of redemption for Shroud.
What are we even watching anymore?
What fantastic play from Cloud9. Na'Vi are going to be besides themselves.
Shroud on LAN in 2017. Not that long ago, I would have said, yeah, maybe. More as like a side cast. More as like a secondary option to your automatics and your Stewie on this particular team. I have definitely been wrong on that, especially in this game.
If this is the moment, he's always had it in him, Anders. He's always had it in him. But if this is the moment he finally unlocks it, goes Super Saiyan on us, unbelievable. But it's not over yet. This is still Na'Vi's map. They've been in chaotic situations before. They've been down and scored before. And with their tournament life on the line now, with a spot in the finals on the line, Na'Vi, they're definitely not going to go down without a fight. And so they had the money to go for the buy here. The AWP picked up by Guardian. Just a little light on the nades, but I mean, they have everything required here for a B hit if that's what they want to go for. Instead, they were looking for aggression from Cloud9, which is just not going to be the case. Not in mid, at least. Cloud9 did play for map control towards sewers, however.
It's a nice three-man peek towards long there. If you're holding on the other side with an AWP, it's hard to know which target you have to fire against, and there's a flashbang in your face as well, so just taking that control. I feel like we're long overdue for a triple boost on this map. I won't lie. It's been way too long, in fact. Maybe we can call one in from Na'Vi's point of view. They were the original team to do it.
Yep, they were the ones.
They've certainly got everyone in position.
Oh, if that happens now, how sick would it be?
45 seconds. No, they've gone past the point where you need to do it already with the first player in Edward, so they're just going to walk onto the side here. Spray comes in. Stewie with the one. Miraculous refrag from Flamey. This is really important right now for Na'Vi. They need to make it through. Cloud9 are on the bomb side.
These anti-flashes are so good from Cloud9, though. They just keep stopping Na'Vi cold, but that was the last flash. Now it's a Molotov and a smoke on Skadoodle, and the smokes are raining in for Na'Vi. It's do or die time here for Na'Vi. They need to hit the headshots coming straight onto the site, but Skadoodle, he's got the line on the bomb site. There's 3 players here, ready and waiting, and there is no time, no room for error here for Na'Vi. Trading kills left and right, 4 seconds left in the round, and Shroud just needs to run. Simple knows this. Is he gonna get him? No! Shroud makes it around the corner, and he keeps his perfect streak alive. Disgusted. If you're Simple right now, you were so close.
What a flick from Skadoodle as well. Just look at this kill on Seized. That's devastating. And he realizes, he knows he has to run through the smoke to hunt him, and it still is not enough. 6-0 here. The rise of Cloud9 is what we're witnessing. Smoke to cancel the Molotov. Edward is angry right now, charging right onto the B-bomb side, but he's going to get shot down by Shroud. None other than, finally, they managed to take him out in a round, and Guardian with a spray dropping nothing and automatic in a world of trouble. He goes down. This may have been the answer for Na'Vi. Change the pace, up the aggression, and get that bomb plant down. Now Stewie going to come charging right through behind the flashbang, going for the spray. He could have got the double. And Skadoodle gets one, and that's all they can get off of. Na'Vi finally winning a round, and the crowd can't believe it.
Can we get any closer than this, Anders? Just non-stop fighting for 45 seconds straight? Yes, please. More action like this. They thrive in the chaos. Deep breath. And let's see if Na'Vi can chain rounds together, because that's what's going to have to happen here. They want to keep this run going. Cloud9, because these rounds have been so close, they don't have any bank. They've spent everything on 2 rifles, an AWP, and a couple of pistols. 14-0-1 for Shroud. That's insanity.
So stupid, isn't it? How is that even possible?
Well, let's see, Ska. If ever you were to hit a shot, now would be the time. They're gearing up to go through mid here, Na'Vi. Oh. The long take.
Skadoodle can hold this angle because he's still got backup in Stewie behind him. Otherwise, he could easily get flanked, but you can see Stewie's making these jumps all the time that makes sure that Scar is not going to get shot down from the other side. And if he sees anyone coming up from the connector, he puts down the smoke and lets Skadoodle escape. So there's like a really good plan in order here. The only problem is this side of the restrooms. Edward he can sneak in to get this kill.
Yeah, Skadoodle, you're just sitting on one angle. Okay, there's the smoke, and they've decided enough is enough. We've waited until the 50-second mark. And eventually, Na'Vi, they claim long and mid. They have everything they need now to push onto the A site. I guess they're done dealing with Shroud. Leave Shroud at B. Don't go to B. That's Shroud's domain.
Skadoodle did not have a very good first map. It was really, really tough on him, and they still managed to win it. He seems to be doing better on this one. To see what he can do with the AWP. They've already spotted him out. Can they get the grenades in on him? There's one kill on Edward, falling back in line, taking down Guardian. Finally, they drop him, but Stewie is still in play, and he almost gets the double, leaving Simple on just 25 health. Flashed as well with 17 seconds. Cloud9, are they really going to crush the Na'Vi economy? Indeed they will. Nothing to take care of it. 7-1. Na'Vi's reset.
Oh no. Reset with no bomb plant. Which means what do you do if you're Na'Vi? Well, on 3 players, there's still just a little bit. 2 players really, Guardian and Flamey. It's going to be a bitter pill here, Anders, but this has to be the half buy here for Na'Vi if they want any chance at all at getting Guardian that AWP. Flamey could drop it for him in the next round.
Now I know why they make those things out of plastic and air, so that when the fans hit themselves in the head with them, no one gets hurt. It's a good thing.
Well, the hard reset here, and now it's just going to be the straight run and gun, and Skadoodle, point blank, annihilate seized. Anti-eco round here. We won't have another anti-eco ace, at least not for Shroud. Sky will have to be one mobile opper if he wants to make that happen for himself right now, and he is back up onto the A site.
They're trying to be a bit more fast in a round like this. Can't blame them. It sort of worked on the B-bomb side the one time that they managed it, although it was close, and I could have sworn Stewie could have got those 2 kills in that pit. Well, Flamey landing a headshot on Stewie, so digging into the Cloud9 economy, at least one rifle has to be rebought here.
Was that through smoke?
I think it might have been.
Which would be absolutely unreal. Well, there's Scott. 1, 2, 3. Is it gonna happen? No, they're down on B. He needs to rotate now to make it happen. Unless, unfortunately for Shroud, he gets overrun.
Yeah, but there's plenty of presence on B as well. Boost with just pistols. Doubtful that it would actually do anything after all. See what happens when they turn the corner on the side. Shroud is in position. He's been bought for a couple of rounds here, so maybe it's time for him to pick up a couple of more kills if his team will let him. The FAMAS will be one of them there. Simple getting a frag, and Shroud now ending up at 16-1.
Yeah, I like it. Shroud, he decides, you know, I can be generous. I can share. An 8-1 scoreline now. But after that round of eco, they didn't get the bomb plant, but they will have the money to buy, and sure enough, Flamey will be able to drop that AWP over to Guardian. And so now, I think the spotlight really shines on Guardian to make something happen here with the AWP. He's sitting at 4 kills right now. In the meantime, on Cloud9, Skadoodle has joined Shroud in the double digits at 11.
I think they should have gone for a tactical timeout here. Now they need to take a deep breath. They need to get themselves back in this first half. 8-1 is recoverable, but Cloud9 right now are just rolling with it. It's looking so good for them. They are moving in towards restrooms while 3 are holding long. That's a rare occurrence.
Oh, I like this a lot, though, from Na'Vi. This is a change. It's been a lot of late round plays coming in here from Na'Vi. Now with minute 10 left, and they're already right at the entrance to A site. Cloud9 will have no idea. They've been trained to expect otherwise from Na'Vi so far on this map. Sure enough, surprise. What? They don't get the kill, a missed opportunity.
Oh no. Just a little bump in the road. Let's see if it's gonna derail the whole vehicle here for Na'Vi. Still a 5-on-5 for the retake here, Cloud9. Been given a second chance to actually do something in this round, and there's nothing of 1 kill on Guardian. Simple, good job on him, but Automatic is there with the refrag. Still a 3-on-4. This was their big chance. Now they surely can't give it up now. Seized will get 1. Skadoodle left alive at 11 health. He picks up the kill. Edwards hiding in the corner, and this is almost going to be 100%. He will take down Skadoodle, following up, taking down Shroud. An Automatic 1 versus 2, and he's going to have to back up. Na'Vi, a sigh of relief, surely, for every fan watching. That could have got very bad indeed.
We might be quick enough to die, that is.
So they still lose every single match with Cloud9. Na'Vi, 8-2. It's the beginning of something, and Might actually be a very good beginning, given the fact that Cloud9, they can only buy rifles on 2 of their players.
Well, the last time Shroud had to force a deagle, he got 2 kills and his team won the round.
Fair point. And this...
We could totally carry that over from Mirage.
Well, this is an even more deagle-heavy map, although Shroud does go down immediately. That was an interesting effect.
Caster Curse still strong, man, still strong.
Yeah, good opening frag. Just get some distance, get the grenades in as well. Seized goes down. Automatic helping out nothing in that weird fight.
Man, they took hardly any damage at all there.
Yeah.
Nade onto Flamey, just a little bit, a smattering of damage of the shrapnel. But they weren't, one key thing is that nothing still has to use the 5-7. They did not recover that UMP off of Seized. So quick work there from Flamey to make sure to deny that part of the map to Cloud9. And so they can still set up for the B execute here, Na'Vi, and it's looking like that's what they've got in their minds to do. Minute left on this clock. And Cloud9 pretty much split up here. Nothing in a very aggressive position. Automatic, though, gets that smoke down. They're going to go charging right through it, and this may play right into their hands. They run right through, threading the needle, but nothing finds the first headshot on Edward. That smoke doing a world of work.
Close range, that 5-7 is absolutely lethal. 35 seconds left. Na'Vi, they've completely ground to a halt. Where's the push? The grenades are up. Now is the time to go. Automatic will go down. Guardian somehow finding that kill. And now it's back to a 3-on-3. The crowd is loving it right now. Flamey looking for any opening that he can with the Tech 9. Trying to get closer to nothing. Who's just taking a bullet to the face. Next in line and alone on the map is Skadoodle. He's going to go down to Simple. And Na'Vi finding a 3rd round. Finally, something is starting to connect. Finally, Guardian is being put into play. A triple kill that round for him. Up to 7 in total, 10 on Simple.
I'm very curious what happened there with Automatic. Did you notice that? Looking up all of a sudden, that was very weird.
I wonder if he didn't think someone was boosted on top of him on the sandbags, if he was worried about that.
Maybe that was it, and then the timing just worked out impeccably there for Guardian to find the shot. Still, what's important is that Na'Vi have managed to actually chain rounds together here, putting Cloud9 on pretty much a hard eco. And so now Na'Vi can begin their slow boa constrictor style play, just taking their time, getting map control, working their way out onto the map. Look at this. Nothing, nearly getting taken out without even seeing where he got shot from.
Yeah, this is the beginning of something big for Na'Vi. Cloud9, they might actually think about being the ones to take a tactical time out soonish. Break the momentum for the opposing team. Make sure you get the economy back on the roll. Right now, it's all Na'Vi in this round.
The thing is that if you're Cloud9 right now, you need to just be thinking, well, we have a lead. Skadoodle still finding kills somehow. Now he has the AK to play with. He desperately wishes that that was Guardian that he managed to get that kill on, but unfortunately for him, Guardian is all the way up on the A site. Bomb getting planted now. And we're set with the countdown.
Seemed a bit silly for Flamey. I'm quite sure that he heard Skadoodle drop down. So he probably did know that he was coming from that direction. But small mistakes. Skadoodle going to try and save the AK here, and I do believe we have a tactical time actually being called by Cloud9 after the round. So I think that's really a solid idea. Like, that's 2 rounds in a row for Na'Vi, about to be a 3rd. No reason to give them that much of a runway. Just let them cool off a bit, and let your guys maybe try and get back into it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit of an awkward spot here with the economy for the next round for Cloud9 as well. Although Ska will be able to buy his AWP.
And armor, yeah.
It's floating at 4,300 pretty much for everybody else on the team.
Yeah, but he could drop the AK for 1 at least, so if he wants to. I'd kind of be shocked if they don't buy in this round, Cloud9, just because they've done it so much. And excitement is all around. I love these crowd shots. 13th round. 3 tactical timeouts left for Cloud9. And I'm quite glad that they managed to do it in this one. I think that's a good idea. What a difference it makes that Skadoodle is playing as well as he is here. 14 and 6 for him. We were talking about Shroud a lot, but I mean, Skadoodle's 2 kills behind Shroud.
Yeah, he had a terrible first map on Mirage.
Yeah, really hard for him.
Wasn't able to really get the AWP into play. Wasn't really able to have too much of an impact. But Overpass clearly a little bit more his jam. He's got that op now with the Kevlar, sure enough. And we'll see where he decides to position himself. And it's looking like it's going to be that long fight. Curious to see if Shroud will lead them into a quick take on Soars here for Cloud9. Hoping to get a little bit of map control, but instead it's looking like Cloud9 are going to play very passively this round.
Let's go Cloud9 is what I'm hearing from the audience. 8-4. Skadoodle is there with the AWP. He's got that long range. It looks like they are ready to throw a bit of flashbang, and maybe they're going to try for a similar peek. We'll see how this works out. Pretty hard to flash him here, but he will make it back. Guardian there instead to take down Skadoodle. That's a perfect opening for Na'Vi.
That's such a tough decision for Skadoodle. You're trying to go off a feel, going for the repeak.
Oh, look at this. Down by B. Seized is about to get a little bit of a gift and a flashbang. I was thinking more the fact that they were running through the smoke, but that's an interesting setup. Now, not only do they get that kill, they see that no one else is there. They might be able to guess what's coming next, the push onto the A-bomb site. It's a great shot from Simple to take down nothing. Now they know they need to move quick, otherwise reinforcements is going to be coming. Edward gets a kill, Flamey with a headshot, taking down Automatic, and now it's on Shroud. No chance at all in the B-bomb site. That's a quick move from Na'Vi. As soon as they lose Seized, bam, they're on the A-bomb site. No delay at all.
But what's really concerning here is that, yes, okay, Shroud and Skadoodle, they're leading the way in terms of kills, but again, Stewie just not having any kind of an impact when they push onto the site. He's still low single digits on the frags, and a lot of focus is on Stewie as a playmaker for Cloud9, and if they can't count on him to get kills, the frustration is going to mount, especially because he's the one calling the shots for the team as well. But there was an opportunity right there to shut down that push on long and perhaps stumble Na'Vi a little bit. Instead, he just got run over by Edward. 5 kills only right now on Stewie.
It's very true. I think Stewie, if he's going to come alive on this map, will probably be doing most of his work on the T side. So as long as
Automatic.
Yeah, exactly right. They have a little bit more freedom there. Easier for them maybe to find the fights instead of here where they could be avoided or they could just be in the wrong spot. I think 8 rounds is pretty good for Cloud9. I mean, even if it finishes 8-7, I think they still stand a pretty good chance. But Na'Vi, they were looking completely broken in the beginning of this map. Now they definitely don't.
Yeah, now they've got some confidence. They figured it out. Guardian is starting to hit some shots, opening things up for his team. And well, now it's nothing at long. He does have support from Restrooms. Well, Skadoodle and Automatic are there. They try to flash their way through, and there will be 1 kill for Automatic. Quickly traded, however, and nothing if he goes for the repeak. This could get ugly for him. Looks like he's going to decide to back off and play it safe, try and set up a defense on the A site. Stewie is still alive at Restrooms.
Sees this lurking his way towards the B-bomb site. If he can clear it all out, then the bomb is going to be planted real quicker, though. Shroud was waiting for him. P250 in hand. Not quite enough to take him down, so easy enough round here for the rest of it. Only question is, can they find that gun that Edward dropped somewhere? Maybe that would be interesting to them.
They might have taken the time to throw it on the roof or something. We'll see. Sure enough, Stewie's drifting back over here.
Yeah, that's possible. That's actually something that do see happen on a fairly regular basis. So 8-6 the scoreline. Quite an interesting turn of events after that kind of a beginning.
And it looks like Na'Vi were wise in this case. Young Stu hasn't found a rifle. Looking for the shot instead, and well, Flamey spotted him too, so that's a little bit unfortunate for Stewie. Going for the pre-fire, and the Jiggle Peak's trying to bait out a shot. Flamey, he's in a bit of hot water here, but eventually Stewie will commit to the fight, and it's not going to work for him in the end. Thank you. Wouldn't have known otherwise. I mean, it's just a white sign, Anders, right? You know, so if it's white, unless there's something on it, it could be any sign.
Photoshop material. Someone should do that. Bring like a big green sign, and then, you know, all the Photoshop artists can just Photoshop whatever they want into it. Well, let's go. 15th round is coming up here. The last of the first half of the second map here, and it's going to be really interesting. Right now, I feel like we've got a really tense game on our hands. It's impossible to tell who's going to make away with it. It looked like Cloud9 were about to sweep their way right into our grand finals, but now we have said, No way. We're here to fight. This is our map, and we are going to take this to map 3. Certainly, they're making a good case for it right now. This long take is so good. The Molotov to the tree, the flashbangs to follow up, then the massive peak with the AWP behind. It's very hard to stop if you're just one person holding up here.
Yeah, moving together as a unit. Na'Vi as that 3, and this is what you kind of need to do if you're going to have that death ball approach to things. You get the 3 together, move together, so you can trade kills if you run into the op at long, or set up in restrooms. And in the meantime, you still have map control towards B, and so you can rotate around. Simple looking for the wallbang on nothing. Does find quite a bit of damage, and an automatic out of nowhere. Simple just had a heart attack. Where did that guy come from?
He sprayed the whole magazine and then automatically just pops up. That's so annoying. Edward now sliding into the corner, past the smoke. Oh my God, this is a massive play from Edward. They're gonna have no idea. Stewie is right there, but he still wins the fight. How does he know? Stewie to maybe save Cloud9 in this round. Nothing but a kill. Stewie again coming in and taking down Flamey, leaving Seized in a 1 versus 4 here. Almost no chance at all. If Stewie doesn't get that kill, there's the triple. Very well deserved, bringing up to 8 total. 9-6 in the first half, favoring Cloud9. They get the last round at least. And now it's anybody's game. Whoever wins the pistol is going to have a bit of a lead, but it won't be a sure thing. We'll see how it all plays out in the second half. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. The second half of the second map, Na'Vi and Cloud9. Let's get the show on the road. What a game it is. 9-6 in favor of the American squad, but Na'Vi are still holding on. If they can win this pistol in the second half on the CT side, we've got a lot going on. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, that's where it turns into an out-and-out brawl, Anders, where it just goes the distance. Where you start to think about it, 30 map.
That's ice cold.
UKCS.
Is this magic?
Wait, what? Edward just driving that truck?
Well,
was it a UK truck or a US truck? Because then it would be Guardian driving, right?
If you look at the odds here, definitely Cloud9 looking good at the moment for the series. Na'Vi, people are questioning them a little bit, you can tell, as they do evolve. Now the grenades are raining in. Cloud9 want to hit this B-bomb side. Edward and Simple with a couple of refrags. Edward again with a headshot. Finally, they take him down. Flamey gets one, and he gets a second as well. Shutting down Skadoodle. That's how it's done. Solid defense on the B-bomb side. Na'Vi read that perfectly.
And the flashes, Anders, the flashes. If you're completely blind while your teammates are dying around you, that's a hopeless affair. But when Flamey hits clean shots like this, well, the second one was just a little bit spray, but still gets the job done eventually. What's important is that we did get it. The pistol round for Na'Vi. Ideally, we're looking at them tying it up 9-9, and then we're getting into a real scrappy fight here on the second map of this semi. This is Na'Vi's map, and so we'll have to see, have they prepared a CT side that is capable of dealing with Cloud9's T side? This sets up Guardian, though, for that AWP fairly quickly. The thing is though, Guardian, he doesn't really play to prioritize the op the same way. He counts on his teammates to save the money, to make the money, and then drop it for him, because he always goes for like the rifle if he can get it.
He's quite a capable rifle player, so maybe it's worth it. Cloud9 have certainly invested into this round, including the scout on Skadoodle. It's quite an interesting play.
The one thing here is that Cloud9, what we saw in the first map, they were the team that were able to actually win eco rounds, right? They would force up with pistols, go for half buys, right? And Na'Vi succumbed to those a couple of times. So I'm just a little worried here for Na'Vi on the CT side, whether or not they will let that happen again. Because, I mean, you've got some terrifying pistol players here on Cloud9's side.
Very slow approach here from Cloud9. You can sort of really feel the tension right now. They want to find just one opening. They know that if they can turn this half around right now, get the rifles out of the hands of Na'Vi, break their economy, they could be in the grand finals in just a couple of rounds. There's a lot still to come, and with Flamey opening up and taking down nothing, it gets just a bit more difficult. Guardian up here with the M4. No need to risk it all that much. Just playing for the retake, and if they overcommit, maybe that could be enough. Grenade is going to rain in. Doesn't really do much of anything. And Shroud still playing by the truck. Trying to ring out some shots with the Tech-9. He's going to go down. Stewie gets one. Can't really follow it up. Automatic with a good kill, but he's completely boxed in right here, and he's going to be dropped. So Na'Vi with a very comfortable round. Only losing 2 players. That's kind of acceptable.
Well, this would be the time for some star player to wake up here on Na'Vi. Flamey picking up nearly all the kills in that round. But, you know, the fun thing is, like, yes, okay, great. Why so easy? All right.
What kind of meme is that? Unbelievable. 9-8. You're right. Flavey could be one of the players to step up and save Na'Vi from all of this madness. He's currently got 14 kills, 1 behind Simple, 2 behind Shroud and Skadoodle that are currently tied. So, yeah, maybe Flamey and Simple, that duo, will be the one to really make it all the way here. A lot of pistols, no armor. I don't think this is going to work out too well for Cloud9. They're already being shut down there with the bomb being dropped as well. Smooth work from Flamey.
Yeah, that's some control. That's some patience. Another 3 kills for Flamey. More importantly, keeping that M4 alive, not getting overwhelmed. And so Cloud9, they have not wasted much time so far at the beginning of this second half, Anders. An explosive pistol round strategy onto the B site. And then the 2 following rounds, just a lot of run and gun, getting it over with quick. They want those rifles. And Skadoodle, no AWP here for Skadoodle. But it used to be that we would think, oh no, no op for Scott, what's he gonna be able to do? But he has really stepped up his rifle game in recent times as well. So this is a powerful buy here for Cloud9. And again, looking for the Stewards play. Guardian going for the fake, and he walks right into his death. Automatic. Does not miss the chance.
That's a brutal way to lose an opening frag there. The flames obscuring the vision. Automatic just taking the shot right through.
I guess you're not getting boosted, Edward.
No, they give up on that apparently. Or they couldn't make it work. There are so many boosts that are still possible on this map. That's one of the reasons why it's so interesting. Automatic finding a second shot there, going for the triple. Taking down Seized. Finally there's a reply, but Cloud9 are going to be very happy that he did all of that work. Edward gets one. If he was still looking, maybe could have got Skadoodle as well.
Perfect work, and they get the smoke down to block off Simple. As soon as he opens that squeak door, it's all going to be over. And Cloud9 in their first buy round, now they have some options. They could be able to pick up quite a few here, putting the pressure on Na'Vi. Na'Vi with a single M4 saved on Simple. And Cloud9, they shouldn't even bother hunting this. Just leave him be, hold on to your AKs for the next round, find a way off the site.
Actually, saving this M4 is sort of paramount because Guardian has $0, but everyone else has enough money to buy. So drop this weapon for Guardian, and then the show will sort of go on if you're on the Na'Vi side. And
you see C's was just saying that, like, play Simple, don't die. And he was nodding in game, right? Like, I heard you, don't worry.
Actually, I think he was dancing to the music that's over there. There's like a nightclub music going on. It's very interesting. Key feature of the map from my point of view.
And then he just goes and still takes the fight regardless. Simple, you saved your gun for 40 seconds and then you still risk it at the end. Well, okay then. But what a fantastic round from Automatic. The first one, I was like, okay, he got lucky. Flamey, naded net. Kaleris! Shout outs to Kaleris, fantastic caster.
He's got the eyebrow raise in slow motion. That's some real swag, isn't it?
He is a devilishly handsome caster.
Can't really disagree with that. 10-9. Let's see how this unfolds. There was some Counter-Strike art in the way that Automatic takes the second peek. I'm sure the desk can elaborate on this, but it's the fact that he goes back behind the corner, and the next peek he takes is a really wide peek. Very hard to judge if you're coming into the Na'Vi side because you're covering the close angle. So that wide peek as the second kill that's hard to deal with. We'll see. AWP on Skadoodle, one on Guardian as well. Only one round of difference. Flashbangs are in. And Guardian not getting any shots through this time, and now he's falling back, and looks like Cloud9 are ready to speed it up. They want to close out this map and this game, but Edward getting one. The second kill as well. Guardian close with the AWP and looking for just a bit more. Shroud has got a headshot, and it's about time that he stepped it up in the second half as well. Skadoodle jumping on top of the box there. Flash, they can't see a thing. Flamey gets one, but oh, Guardian's going to go down as well. And now it's on Seized here. Can he do anything at all to save it? Indeed, a headshot on Shroud. One kill, and that's all it took. Tying it up at 10-10. And now Na'Vi, that's a huge round to be winning.
Electing to use blunt force there, Cloud9. There was nothing subtle about that play. Rush straight onto the site, behind the smokes, behind the nades. The flash is going off in succession, but as soon as there was that gap in the flash, and the flash chain, boom, Edward gets his kill, Guardian as well, as soon as they can see. It's just still amazing the fact that Cloud9 are able to bring it to a 1v1 clutch situation. But Shroud with no utility and just no luck getting caught in the corner there. Very well done though, however, from Cloud9 and from Na'Vi both. 10-10, we're tied up, and now Cloud9 have got that decision on their hands. Are they feeling confident in their T side? They don't have the money for a full buy here.
This is so good from Edward. It's like right now is when you think that's it, the round is won. And it almost spills out of their hands. Like that could have been so terrifying. That boost up or the jump up from Skadoodle as they're both flashed, that's the best possible scenario for that peak, isn't it?
Yeah, that flash. Once they were like, wait, we still have nades to use here. Then it all got back into it. But this is Cloud9 risking it all.
And Flamey too.
Yeah, there's Flamey going through the smoke. That would be unbelievable. No way. Instead, it's going to be an HE. Nobody there to take the damage, luckily for Cloud9. But Cloud9 ready to just go onto the B site. They're running right into it. Good flashes. Edward holds out mouse one and sprays down two. He's done the damage. The defense holds for now, although, as I say that, Stewie cuts it pretty fine.
Well, Shroud, he's done it once. Now it's his chance to do it again. Not going to be easy by any means, but the one thing is he's got the time as well. He's got the grenades. If you could just get one kill here and isolate the next player, there's a minimal chance that this can work out. He's up against Guardian and Simple though, so odds are stacked against him. Flick comes out, no connection this time. The Molotov, it shouldn't force Simple too much out of position.
Can he just pick up the bomb?
He's right next to it. Maybe the peek around the corner. Forces out the shot, now goes for the spray. And Shroud hitting one, that's for the double. Next is for the triple, and my God, what a risk. He's jumped down already. He doesn't know it. Shroud goes for the spray through the smoke. He's down to 19 health. And just 20 seconds left. Does he see the angle? He does. Shroud out of bullets. Goes for the pistol. Goes for the shot. And Shroud going to be able to win it. Cloud9 stealing around. A miraculous play once again.
You see Simple's face? The double facepalm? That says it all right there. It's almost as if the gods wanted to take it away from Shroud when he runs out of bullets and Guardian's only got a fraction of HP left. Unbelievable from Shroud. What a clutch. 11-10 and a hard eco now for Na'Vi. And so Cloud9, they get to feel a little bit better here. Although they have to be careful, there is the stack on the B site. Cloud9, they're playing for the map control. They're not rushing anywhere. They're going to take their time and figure things out. See what kind of round Na'Vi are about to throw at them. All right, now we can breathe, Anders.
That's a 1 in 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. That you can replay that round very many times, and that will almost never be the outcome. Once that AK goes click, you think that's it. He does not have the time to continue with this kind of thing, and he wins it anyway.
And what's worse is that then he starts missing Glock shots. It's such a clinch moment. You're just like, yeah. That's what it's all about sometimes. That's what it's all about. All right.
Well, we're being treated to something truly special here. First map was hair-raising. The second one, as Cloud9 are 5 rounds away from making the grand finals at ESL 1 Cologne. It's out of control. It's off the rails here. Shroud has got 21 kills and just 10 deaths.
Wow, Skadoodle as well, 20 kills. Nothing, Stewie, and Automatic. Although Automatic and Stewie, ever since we did get onto the T side, they've been warming up a bit as well. Let's see how things go. They are going to make good use of their nades here, Cloud9. No reason to save them. Not versus an eco. Just make sure you clear out those angles and you don't give Na'Vi a chance.
Bomb's going down, fairly open plan. That's always a bit risky. But with only pistols on the other side, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a clean-up. Shroud. It looks like he's spraying while just turning his mouse 180, and somehow that's a kill on Simple. Not bad at all. Seized and Flamey. Not much to do with it at all.
Yeah, especially with Skadoodle. That's pretty much the kill. As soon as they get that kill, boom, they know where they can go to back off and save. Especially want to see Shroud just run as far away as possible. He only has 3 HP right now. But Seized, he's just hoping that somebody gets greedy. And ideally, you just leave nothing behind. Nothing. He's got that UMP. Automatic going to turn around, and the damage is there. What fantastic work from Seized. I mean, it's the little things in life, Anders, but just a little bit more damage there for the Cloud9 economy. Seized, he risks nothing. Automatic can't be too happy about that.
I mean, every little bit matters, right? Steal a rifle somewhere. Na'Vi, they're being pushed very close to the edge, and they've got a terrible decision to make here. They could have tried to force with very little UMPs and the likes. Instead, I think this is the reasonable choice, you know. But that will also probably put Cloud9 on 13 rounds.
I like that. They found the water on the site, or on the map, and they managed to put Cloud9 in the vapor. Funny. Automatic, he nearly hits the flick. But you're right, this is a half buy coming in from Na'Vi. Showing some patience here, some fortitude. Not willing to risk it all. And so 12-10, full buy for Cloud9, no problems there. And pretty heavy focus over towards that B site right now. There's a Shroud down in connector though. They have set the trap here, Na'Vi. They want to get revenge on Shroud.
Maybe if he was going to continue, they could have done that. But the rest of Na'Vi would have been ready. I mean, as soon as Shroud sees 3 people in connector, he obviously calls the go towards the V-bomb side. Sees is down, and seems like it's going to be no issue at all for Na'Vi to pick up, or sorry, for Cloud9 to pick up this round, just waiting to walk into the bomb site and realize that no one is there.
13-10, most likely, but there will be a cascade right through connector here in just a moment's time. It's all down to timing. If Stewie turns away as that door opens, he's in for a world of hurt. But 5 players, now 4 players. Simple. He does find the kill on nothing.
Yeah, the really important thing is finding the rifles. There's no way Na'Vi are going to win this round, but if they can steal a rifle, 2 even, that would be very big news here.
It's like if only nothing dies here, this is fine for Cloud9. He had the UMP.
Yeah, it's not like the Cloud9 money is sounding great, so yeah, they got to be careful they don't throw away too much. Guardian, close enough to get a kill, but not letting the headshot. Now.
Who's doing the talking right now? I'm not seeing Andy talking. I'm not seeing Seized really talking. Is this just the breather? No, it looks like a discussion between Guardian and Seized right now. Okay.
There is an AWP picked up on the Na'Vi side. Just the one, as far as I can tell. So, no double up in effect right now unless they crazily go for one last minute, which they could do.
They could definitely do it. I mean, you can even go scar 20 on B site if you really want to.
Yeah.
Question of money and a question of will. Let's see. It will be the AWP on Guardian. And we're into the thick of things here. Edward with the CZ, it looks like, the 3 rifles.
Wait, where's the gun? Did Edward's gun... Oh, there's the P90. It was almost stuck under the truck. He almost couldn't find it.
Oh, man. That would have been disgusting.
Yeah, I was worried that it had fallen through the map in some horrible glitch. That would have been a real nightmare.
Well, we haven't had a good, like, get CS good meme in a while.
He finds the P90, takes the kill on Shroud, swaps it out for an AK-47. Maybe the delay, inadvertently, the universe helped him out some strange way. Life is a mystery, Samler.
Oh. And now he sets up the one way if he can. Automatic, surprise, surprise! Longest spray of his life. That lasted an eternity, but he eventually gets the kill. Back into a 4-on-4 now for Cloud9. And again, automatic, getting a result over there in Source, but Guardian is alive and Flamey as well. And Guardian, he has been hitting shots with that AWP. He's in a prime spot right now to do some damage if Cloud9 decide to push.
They've got a good crossfire here, Na'Vi. Everything is on the line for them. Cloud9 are so close. Stewie cracking Flamey's skull with the first shot. Guardian, one in return. Can't get the second. He had the lineup. Just a millisecond more and it would have been there. Now Cloud9 are on the bomb site and nothing going to go for the bomb plant here. This is going to be a very difficult retake. If they even want to try it, Seized is wrapping around. Simple, looks like he's just hesitating. So it will be the round here for Cloud9. Simple is trying to do a little bit, but you can already tell that Seized isn't in on the retake. So instead, it will be 14-10 here, favoring the Cloud9 team. They're 2 rounds away, ladies and gentlemen, from making the grand finals of ESL 1 Cologne.
And both of these teams, you know, they've tasted victory and then went into massive slumps where just nothing seemed to work for them. They weren't able to get any results. They weren't able to click. And now here they are, top 4 in one of the biggest tournaments of the year, hands down. And for one of the biggest and best crowds of the year, hands down. It's a dream for any player to play on the stage at Lanxess and to make the grand finals, no less. But it's not over yet, Anders. Anything is possible, especially in CS. It's all a question of whether Na'Vi
for them would be the nerves, the extra tension, that energy, and then a little bit of a mistake anywhere.
It's the mistake, because right, they have such an advantage here in this round as well. Na'Vi will not have all of the nades that they want. They have a single kit picked up right now on Seized, and a second one has picked up as well as a third. Okay, they're looking actually a little bit better here, Na'Vi.
There is a curious difference in the second half between how Na'Vi are on CT side and Cloud9 were. It seems like Na'Vi are a lot more drawn back. They're not that much over at long or birthday fighting and sort of trying to put some pressure on Cloud9. That means the American side have a lot of real estate and a lot of time to set up, execute, and even just look for kills.
Look at how it is right now, Anders. You're right, 100%. They're all the way back, as far passive as you can get on CT overpass, when there are so many options for aggression on overpass for the CT players as well, no less.
And it stops, I mean, it's a wonderful term that Chad has coined, that sort of, you know, it's called transitional defense. That has to be put up pretty far up, right? And then you transition back to the next corner and the next and the next. It's a great term to explain something that's fairly fundamental. If you don't put that into play, then, yeah, Cloud9 have all the map control on the A side. They're setting up for the smokes. They haven't had to use any grenades to get to this spot. It's a bit too easy for Cloud9 to do these sort of things right now.
We have the rotation, though. It looks like Simple kind of dancing around right now, trying to decide, is it B, is it A? Where do I need to be right now to be effective? Still 2 players alive for Na'Vi on the A side, however. And Edward, he has certainly hit some shots so far this match. We'll see. It's gonna be a time to shine it. They line up! Disaster for Cloud9. Perfect play from Guardian. Double spray, and he nearly takes Shroud with him.
Shroud nearly going down to the fire there. Simple with a shot. It's completely unraveled in Shroud. Guardians wrecking them as they came through. And that's the end of it. That's all you need. Just a guess, just a feeling in his mind that maybe they were closelining that wall. And indeed they were. Look at this.
Yeah, that's the lesson. Don't
As the
line up.
grenades are raining in and the smoke is fading, that's some real Hollywood action.
And what's worse is, I mean, what's even better for Guardian, of course, is silenced. He's got the silence on 4. They have no idea where they're getting shot from at that point. I mean, they are lined up, but still, no possible chance to reply. And while that was a perfect hold for Na'Vi, they could not ask for a better situation where a star player is going to step up and deliver a big play like that to get them back into the game. 14-11, they stave off defeat. Na'Vi for one more round, but it's a full buy coming in for Cloud9. Both of these teams very even right now.
It's very close for the American side. They went for that tactical timeout. Try to get their nerves calmed down. They had the execute, they had the map control. One little glitch. Five seconds.
It's all about, yeah, okay, so there's a smoke for upper. Fairly standard stuff. Where's the Molotov? The Molotov's going out to Toxic because it's going to be key. Dennis annihilated by Stewie, who takes point on this. His team need to follow him up. However, Flame, he nearly gets the double, but he does the damage. Somehow, through all that, we wind up in another 2v2.
How is that possible? It looked like Na'Vi had a great lockdown on this round. Now instead, they've got to fight to stave off match point here for Cloud9. It is with the bomb down and almost no utility, but that one smoke is going to go a long ways. Edward and Guardian, this is your time. To shine if you want to hold on to it. What a flank coming in from Shroud. He's actually transitioning out of the bomb site, trying to see if he can make the wrap around. The bomb is already ticking for some time. Edward gonna throw up one smoke there, trying to see if he can block it out. Now the flashbang is in, nothing. Charging through the fire, shooting through the smoke, taking down Edward, and now Guardian trying to look for the angle. Cloud9, one more kill, and it's going to be match point, and Guardian has to run for it. Cloud9, one single round is all they need. My God. 15-11, match and map point. One more round for the grand finals.
And a broken economy for Na'Vi, no less, as well, going into it to try and keep it from happening. But what clever stuff, and there it is.
The USA chant.
The chant has begun.
That was part of the bingo sheet that's been handed out to everyone here at the arena. I'm glad we got that in. 15-11. Everyone take a deep breath right here. For sure, Na'Vi will be. What if they got to fight here in the 27th round? No money in the bank. Everyone's on $0. One AWP, one UMP, one FAMAS. And one M4 being picked up by Simple in the spawn, and a Deagle on Flamey. We're now fighting for overtime.
Na'Vi are, tournament life on the line. Match point for Cloud9. And Skadoodle, he hasn't had that op. Deciding to see if he can't find a pick. So he's gonna get greedy over here. And they are setting it up, and Seized, he gets the info and barely dodges the bullet. And so Na'Vi, that's key. Now they know that there's an AWP in play, they can prepare for this.
It's a four-man stack on the B-bomb side. And Guardian alone with the AWP on the other side. Think about what a commitment that is. They hear a little bit of noise. Oh, Stewie gets caught. That was Guardian getting that shot from CT Spawn, as you can tell. And actually, that was actually as they were rotating players out of the B-bomb side. So that's a very, very impactful kill. That could have essentially completely loosened up the B defense if Stewie stays alive and makes noise over there.
This is still interesting, though. Although there is a quick rotation possible. Edward, I believe, is holding a sniper right now. And so he will be able to just rotate. I mean, yeah, the defense here, they are just set, Na'Vi. They are convinced.
Now he's going to try for the bomb plant with 10 seconds left, and Guardian sneaking up right behind him. Skadoodle with the triple. Guardian to shut him down and save Na'Vi right at the end. 15-12, ladies and gentlemen. This game won't die, and Na'Vi won't either.
Well, he's got your vote, that's for sure. And Guardian, I'm just thinking Guardian, he's got flashbacks to the clutch earlier where he barely loses it. He's like, not again. Not again. We will stay alive here. And it is the buy for Na'Vi and the eco for Cloud9. And Cloud9, this has got to be insane for them as well. They are so close, and they're running right in, and it is going to be the trade. There's the effective trades, though. Seized is going to get the big double spray, making a triple. And again, a 1v2. Shroud looking for a gun, and he's just going to find it, and he has Kevlar as well. Just needs to be able to pick up that bomb, and that's going to be the difficult part.
You have to wonder if Seized is in fact a robot, because the third kill in that spray happens while he's flashed. That's pure instinct, I guess. That's just memory in his mind. He knows how it works. Beautiful, beautiful triple. And the ult that close to the L-bend, they just truck him with the Tech 9. That could have been the round. That could have been the whole series in that one round, if not for a bit closer, going for the tapping, but Edward will take him down. 13-15. The Cloud9 fans are certainly represented here at the Lanxess Arena.
If we go into overtime here, Anders,
God help us all.
we have Train.
Look at the flat. Look at how quick that is. That white flash could really throw you off. It's just perfect.
And now the full buy for both. No AWP in play for Guardian, however. So this is interesting, and for once, Na'Vi going very aggressive top mid. Finally, they're changing it up. The full flash, I don't think that Skadoodle actually saw anybody there. He just jumped across.
They wanted the Molotov, and it exploded mid-air instead, but they actually wanted that Molotov for the stairwell to try and keep Cloud9 back so that they can take control of everything, and that kind of fails. So I wish Edward would fall back from this position over at the Rock, though. He's so isolated here.
Yeah, if ever, exactly. Now's the time to start thinking about it.
Do it, Edward, please.
But I mean, you have to admire Na'Vi. Not allowed a single mistake, and they finally move away from the passive play and decide to take the fight to Cloud9. Aggressive CT setups now, that transitional defense as you spoke about. Look, both angles they can drop back from as soon as they get the info or a pick. Minute left on this clock, and Cloud9 now have to try and move forward, and Edward, he's right on the limit of getting caught in the open. If Stewie peeks now, there's the flash, he's gonna go for it, and Edward fall blind, and there's the opening kill for Stu.
Don't say we didn't warn you, Edward. That's definitely very dangerous. One man down, 4 to go from Cloud9's point of view. Seized, he saved them last time, and he do it again, not this time. Stewie to drop him instead for the double kill. Now 25 seconds left. It's do or die time here. 5 versus 3. The grenades are in, but Simple will take one. down to half HP. He's going to push through the smoke, turning around for it. He's actually hiding inside of it right now. 15 seconds, comes out, drops Skadoodle. Not the second kill, though. Automatic will stop the madness. And now it's all on Guardian and Flamey. With the bomb down as well, this would be the clutch of a lifetime for these guys. They need this to hold on to the hope. Otherwise, Cloud9 are going to make it through.
At these after-plant positions, Anders, this is perfect for Cloud9. Smoke going to go down on the bomb, but they've all got rifles on Cloud9's side. They can just spray right through all day long. It's going for the Ninja. Is he going to make it happen? 1 second left, and yes! The defuse for Na'Vi! Guardian, what a clutch! And we're going the distance, Anders. 30 rounds on the second map. And what a shock for Cloud9. You can be sure that after Stewie gets both opening frags, he's thinking, we've got this on lock.
I cannot believe it. 15-14, and we are going into the 30th round. It is overtime or bust here. If you're Na'Vi, not going for the kills, not going for the battles, just straight in the smoke. And obviously Cloud9 were thinking, well, surely that would have been a fake. Surely they will try to bait us out. They're going to go for some duels. None of that stuff happens. At least Cloud9 have weapons. That's the one saving grace here for them, and they have a lot of them and a lot of utility in general. 15-14.
They still have everything they need here, Cloud9. They just need to believe. Whereas Na'Vi, same story. Automatic with the smoke to cancel out the Molotov. Immediately, they are just going for it. It is going to be automatic taking point. Will he find a shot? There's the peek, and there's the shot to open it up. Simple is gone, and again, the entry, and they're just exploding onto the B site, but they line up for Flamey! A disaster! Again, a 1v1. Again, a chaotic situation, going down to a clutch situation.
And now look at what Nothing is doing. He's saying, listen, I have maybe over a decade of playing this game in the back of my mind. I will put all of that to use against you right now to try and see if I can win this 1 versus 1. 16 health left on Jordan. He's got the double kill. Guardian has got everything going for him. He knows where the bomb is. Nothing, and now it's just a patience game. Guardian very careful. So far not checking behind him. Now he's actually going back. He senses it.
This is all timing now, Anders. Who's going to look the right way at the right time? And it's happening! Nothing, he does it, and he just stands up! Ice cold! But for it to happen that way for Guardian.
What an unbelievable way to win a 1 versus 1. 16-14. Cloud9 are in the grand finals of ESL 1 Cologne 2017. And there we go. They've taken off their clothes. They're putting it all on display. What an amazing team.
To go the distance, to win on Mirage, Flamey not even looking at them. He's like, he's just like, nope. He is so disgusted right now. And Cloud9 have got to be over the moon. Going to the grand finals, a North American team on European turf on one of the biggest stages in the world. This is it. It is their moment.
I'm absolutely blown away. Skadoodle with an amazing second game. Shroud playing on a level that we've never seen on this bigger stage. He turns up and he is a god on overpass. That's unbelievable. Starting the game off with something that looks like 16-0 throughout that, and at least 12-0 at one point.
That's the key, man. Shroud, his team were slow to start, but you need those players to step up, to create the space, to buy time for the cavalry to arrive. And sure enough, Shroud with the clutches at the beginning, the ace as well. He showed up in this semi, Ska showed up in this semi, and then in the second half, automatic, Stewie, and of course, Nothing gets his moment as well.
Yeah, and he had a bit of a tough game actually on this second map. He was struggling a little bit to find all the kills, but some of the rounds he had were really high impact, and I just can't believe it. We are going to go to the stage with an interview, so please, Paul, take it away for us.
Yes, thanks very much, Anders. With Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing. That was nothing short of miraculous, sir. That, honestly, we haven't seen you guys play like that for a while. You said to me this is a work in progress, but that's got to feel good. That's the best you've played for a while.
Yeah, as a team, you know, we're just doing what we feel is right. Credits a lot to Stu, Tim, and Soham. They're really putting together the structure for our team. I'm just trying not to head into retirement too quick, you know, still show up, still make some plays for my team and do what they need me to do. Same with Mike and Tyler and everybody, so just, you know, try to stay humble and do the right things.
You showed us in that last round that you've still got a bit of life in the old dog.
I mean, there's a chance he was looking behind him. There's a chance he wasn't. He wasn't, so good game to them. He could have easily killed me another time. Navi's a great team.
Talk to me about the clutches, though, because Shroud, I have to say, I wanted to chat to him. He didn't want to talk to me, but he's on fire today. Is this the best you've seen him play?
I've seen him play pretty good. It's just kind of funny because, like, we're almost like his stream behind him. We're sitting there like, Mike, peek him. No, don't worry about it. Peek that guy. Fuck that guy. Peek that guy. Excuse my language. And he's just out there flying and getting kills. So it's fun because he has it in him. You know, he just, when you pull it out of each other, that's when we all shine.
So you're like basically Twitch chat?
We're Twitch chat, minus a couple Vax and Kappas, yeah.
It's a good note to end it on. Congratulations, sir. You're in the final.
Thank you, baby.